said, wise man said that I listen to your idol friend. My friend shouldn't place no bets. So game of life, not chess. Life, not chess. Said wise man said, game of life, not chess, not chess. My friend shouldn't place no bet. Friend shouldn't place no bet. Good, I love when you never hang up the phone. Talk to me till the morning rise. Time talks when you compromise with the both of us. Can run away from home. Make it fall. You got me, I like it. I like it. I really like it. I like it. Baby, I like it, said I like it, I like it, I like it, so I really like it, yeah. It can all be so simple, look, no matter I see it, I like it, you always see it, me like it, it ain't I like it, it ain't care for me, so you be there for me, there. Said you be there for me, cry for me. You say you die for me, good. Why won't you live for me, care for me? Said you be there for me, care for me. Said you be there for me, cry for me. You said you die for me, give to me. Why won't you live for me? Little cutie, some curls in a dress, some pearls on your neck, type of girl to impress. Look, it's a visual, body metaphysical. I'm into the sky and I'm riding on every syllable. You're my melody, perfect for a recipe, no THC to fall asleep. What team is chasing knocking me out? To my boys, it's a long coming, a long time run, a long time hunt. At first didn't like me, used to leave me on D. You mean this I came like seriously, but I kept my chin up. If I'd have heard at dinner, my mama always told me that I was an effing winner. Even when I got bitter, never quit up for her. Till I'm down on my knees, ring till you feel your love. You're my favorite melody, perfect for a recipe. No THC to fall asleep, a demon chasing after me. I see what I would have to see. The fantasy was drowning me. I look in the mirror, I saw it's clown as me. I always trying to. I'm gonna try this real quick. It could all be so simple, yeah, but you rather make it harder. Loving you is like a battle. It's like a battle. We're both in darkest skies. Tell me who I have to be to gain some reciprocity. Cause no one loves you more than me. And no one ever will. No matter how I seem to go, you always seem to let me know it ain't working now, it ain't working. I seem to feel, I don't know what is real, it ain't working. Y'all trying to fuck it up? Look, you got me dripping in finesse. Come on, don't make no sense. Got me dripping in finesse. You got me dripping in finesse. Come on, don't make no sense. Got me dripping in finesse.
don't like the melanin now. That's for you's honest in my trust in you. Come deeper than now. And watch you a song. It be your favorite key. I had the -4. Let your majors lead. Now pretty please, sweet creature. This woman I was starved for. Hiding in the crowd, but ain't no plan in the dance floor. Ever find the one? Just remember, gotta love you. Got one life. You're not destined for no encore. Grab a hand. Like the hammer that they gave for. Thank at least Santa for the gift you never asked for. For the gift you never asked for.
She got me dripping and frozen.
And yo, don't make no sense, no sense.
Dripping and frozen.
You know, you know, you know. You broke though. I be trying to lock you with no show. Yeah, I'm pretty, but I'm loco. Now got me moving slow-mo. Hey, yo, Tweety with her, bro. Hey, yo, Tweety with her, bro. Yeah, he a bozo.
So I know some fingers need a little rest.
Thank you. Yes.
Wow, wow. Reggie Griffin on keys, everybody. Give it up for Reggie. James on guitar. Dr. Hugh on bass. Isaiah Big Big Pierce on drums. Kenton on guitar. And Cynthia Moore on percussions, bongos, tambourine, and on that flat stage that I'm gonna get her something to sit on. So while we take a short intermission-ish kind of a thing, we're gonna do this. So one of the things we do here is we like to make sure that Remember, I said this is musician network and jam. So we've been jamming, and part of the network is for people to know who's in the room, right? So we know what skills are in the room, what talents are in the room, and it goes like this. If you have, bring it down, guys, bring it down, bring it down. If you are a person who needs some help with something, you get to come up here and say, hey, I'm working on building a rocket ship to be the third person outside of the stratosphere, so on a private vehicle. If you know how to calculate the trajectory and the amount of thrust needed to get, escape velocity, get at me. Listen, I'm a little geek on the science stuff. I know, I went there, but I don't care. But somebody in the room might know what I'm talking about. And I go, yeah, I know that kind of calculus. I can help you, right? Because I was horrible in calculus. I took it twice, and they're still waiting for me to take it a third time. So, anyway, or you might be the kind of person that says, hey, I'm a super bad soul singer, and I do weddings and birthday parties. If you need me, hire me, or whatever. It doesn't even have to be about music. So at this point in time, I know we have some folks in the room, and we're gonna give them a chance to come up and tell us who they are, what they do, and where you can find them. Or they're gonna come up and tell you who they are, what they're looking for, and how you can help them, all right? So, I need it softer. Dr. Hughes, soft, bring it back. Bring it back, Dr. Hughes. So, at this point in time, I'm looking for any takers who want to take advantage of this opportunity to share a little bit about what they're doing, what projects they have, or what projects they need help with. Okay? So, if you, first hand up is the first hand I call. All right, come on up, sir. So give this gentleman your full attention. He's going to come up and tell you what it is he does, what he's about, and know that. He's going to introduce himself. He's going to introduce himself. He knows his name.
Good evening. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. My name is Reverend Keith Finesse Gatson. I did 32 years in prison for a crime I didn't perpetrate. And I came out by the help of New York State senators. I was endorsed for parole. And that's how I got out. Otherwise, they'd have kept me in jail till I died like my co-defendant. I met Dr. Hugh when I first came home. He came over to me. I was in the Guitar Center playing keyboards. And he said, oh, hey, man, you sound pretty good. And he knew one of my childhood homeboys who was playing for Chaka Khan, Marvelous Marvin Wright. And he took me to lunch. And we became friends ever since. That was in 2016. I'm still fighting my case, and I started the National Innocence Project Ministry for Music and Art as a means to raise funds for DNA testing and investigation, something that I didn't have.
All right.
They withheld the surveillance camera, and see, God has blessed me. He blessed me with a lot of talent. I was able to play with famous jazz musicians when I was in prison in front of everybody. I just walked over there and said, hey man, that look like a nice keyboard, man. Can I get a lick? He asked me, can you play? I said, man, let me get a lick, man. So he let me get it. Everybody was there, superintendents, the cooks, everybody, and I felt really good. So anyway, they didn't want me to teach music like I was teaching music at the school, the prison I left. They got a civilian, and he got on the blackboard, and he did something wrong, and I corrected him. So they threw me out of that class because they said I thought I knew too much. So it was on a Thursday evening. So to get away from the guys, you know, them young guys, the hip hop guys is going crazy all the time, want to hear or look at videos all day, I decided to go into a painting class. And I met a wonderful man who was formerly the curator for Staten Island Museum, Robert Bunkin. And he taught me a lot. And I caught on real fast. I would never known that I'd be rubbing elbows with a district attorney in Brooklyn, D.A. Eric Gonzalez. Jokingly, Dr. Hugh had this picture frame. He made two, right? That's a friend, right? So now, to go a step further on my journey, I painted this. That's A block. Sing Sing A block. I spent